we've done is agreed with the Football League Trust and these football clubs that it's an open door to a programme, in this case a 9-week programme, for 12 to 15 youngsters or young adults who come from a homeless background, and they'll understand the football club as a community centre as a whole variety of different businesses, from groundsmen through to physiotherapy to marketing, catering, and just sense the opportunities that are out there with more settled lives.
What we found over the last few years is that football is a great tool to engage people. Even if they're not particularly interested in football, the football club as a focal point of the community just attracts people. Now if we can get people into the football club, we can actually tackle some of the social issues that we've got in our society. And we work with young offenders, we work in prisons, and the homeless situation, it just seemed an area that we could get involved in and have some impact.
This has been brilliant. You know, there's a football aspect which I love, and IT networking, I can use that with electricity in my trade, so it's going to be beneficial for me.
And I kind of heard about this from the place I was living, which is Salvation Army. So they told us about this place and we came down here, started the programme, and I'm kind of really enjoying it, you know. And we've just been doing things like football management, stuff with computers, that kind of stuff, you know.
One of our other partners, which is Cisco Systems, they're working with us because they run a very large educational programme, and that's part of the course too. So the youngsters who come through this will also get IT training to help boost up the skills they pick up while they're here.
What Cisco is doing on top of the actual programme itself is we're using our internal staff to actually mentor them. So, you know, CV writing, giving them more information about the industry itself. So we're going to be working side by side with the people that are not only going through our courses, but we'll get our own systems engineers to mentor them.
As a funder, as a project level, if we can sort of show a piece of work, you know, which is effective, then we can spread that out across other parts of the country, other Football League Trusts, clubs, and you know, create a greater impact than we can currently do at Plymouth and the other 3 clubs involved in the scheme. This
is the first example, working with these 4 Football League clubs, of Eden's Great Day Out programme extending beyond Eden. And the first point is to get over the geographical constraint of working in the southwest. So we see the Great Grass programme as a national, even an international programme, because it's so simple to do. So that's the first one, engaging many more people over a vast, you know, geographical span.
The boys have been, this is their 8th or 9th week, and they've been building up to actually doing the ICT Essential qualification. They're working their way through the 10 chapters they have to work through today, with a view to taking the final exam.
Computers are going to be everything in the future, with the networking side of things involved with a lot of cabling, a lot of connections, very similar to the electrical industry, so it's helping me a lot, and it probably will somewhere down the line.
You know what, I just say give it a chance, man, give it a go, and then decide afterwards. But you know what I mean, for me, like I didn't really know nothing about computers before I started, you know what I mean, so it was kind of like a bit daunting for me at first, but now I'm starting to learn a bit more.
And because we had the game abandoned a couple of weeks ago, it's his first game for ages it's been abandoned.
It's quite important that people get involved with the computer side, so that's brilliant for them. Computers break down now, they know how to fix them. Coaching side, right, people just think football coaching and what, but the things that they learn when they're doing football coaching, so it's all about team building, it's all about confidence, do you know what I mean, it's all about motivating people, do you know what I mean, so if they get all of them, do you know what I mean, they start being able to communicate with each other, then, do you know what I mean, they can walk out of here a different person from the one they walked in.
I think the main thing that makes it good is the staff that work here, the way they sort of, you know, link with everybody, interact with everybody, you're treated equally, there's no sort of discrimination dependent on your status in life, anything, you know, so I would recommend it definitely to anyone.
This is an absolutely brilliant concept. The fact that people have come to the football club and have been heavily involved in the football club, have almost become intimate with the football club, have been around the ground and seen what happens. They've met various members of staff. They've seen the operations of football in the community, and they get a football qualification as well to do some coaching. Hopefully, some of them, if not all of them, will get through this exam. So they'll walk away having had a wonderful experience, and I think they've had a good time. They've been a joy to work with. quite an interesting mixed bunch.
It's a chance I never had normally, you know, so it's been really good, you know. The staff have been great, all the other pupils have been great, you know. Everybody here that works has been great.
And the rest of the site, as you can see, is like 40 odd acres of landscape stuff.
This day is kind of to tie it all back together because the Great Grass project was essentially an Eden idea, and so it's all about kind of linking it back to where it came from, but it's also a celebration of their achievements.
And it really is a truly amazing experience.
Today we've had a journey in the morning, which has been a walk around the tropical rainforest with a guide, and then this afternoon we'll be playing a tournament, football matches, and then going ice skating.
Bristol! Otterville! Exeter!
As a society, you know, homeless people are here and we really need to start facing up to that. And there are great organisations out there who do brilliant work already, but this is kind of all about raising that profile and making people more aware that there is a problem and we all need to do something about it.
Yeah, it's nice that the community are giving something back as well, like, you know, and you know, besides the football, there's been a whole array of kind of skills and practices that we've been able to put into practice. Yeah, so yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
Sorry, you get to learn like different life skills, doing different programs within the actual Great Grass project.
Just makes it all worthwhile being able to come here as well, and at the end of it, hopefully do something with the qualifications that we get.
You wouldn't think that any of us were homeless if you seen any of us in the street. You know, it's strange to see so many people that are actually switched on and with it that are in this situation. Like, I know Mayfield, we've got a bit unique situation, but most of the people here probably have the same sort of thing. It's just a bit of bad luck at a bad time.
Like I said, it's my first time down here. I've heard a lot about it, but I didn't realise like how good it was until I actually came and searched for myself, you know.
I think most people who've gotten involved, even if they thought, I'm not really interested in football or I'm not really interested in IT, they've really enjoyed all the aspects of it and it's been really great. So I hope that anyone who's even kind of wavering on the edge and thinking, oh, I might like to, but I might not, will kind of give it a go.
It has been a great day out, definitely.
I can go further than that and say it was fantastic.